Did you know that you could get 7% off on all restaurant purchases during the first quarter of 2026? There's a credit card that you need to make this happen, and this video is going to show you what you need to do in order to get this and make it a reality. That card is, of course, the very underrated Chase Freedom Flex card, which comes with a rotating 5% cash back bonus category for various and sundry things that you might purchase on a monthly basis. If it's your first time here, my name is Chris and I work in higher education. I've been teaching for more than 20 years, and what I focus on in this channel is personal finance, including travel hacking. That is a hobby I got into because I like to travel. And as you know, teachers don't make a heck of a lot of money, but this allows me to go places that I would otherwise not be able to go to. So if that's something that is interesting to you, be sure to hit that subscribe button and consider hitting the like button to help out the YouTube algorithm, whatever the heck that is. So now back to the topic of the Chase Freedom Flex. So the Freedom Flex is probably not a card that you're going to be interested in if you're getting into the travel hacking game as far as being your first card. It is a good card that can complement a card like the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Freedom Flex comes with a decent bonus. It's $200 or 20,000 ultimate rewards points if you compare it with the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. One of those cards allows you to transfer your points over to those and get access to ultimate rewards, which gives you all sorts of transfer partners like United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, Marriott, and Hyatt, and things like that. But anyway, this $200 bonus or 20,000 points comes with a relatively low spending requirement of only $500 in the first 3 months. And then the thing that really makes this a great card to hold on to as part of the Chase trifecta, as some people have called it, is the ability to earn 5% cash back on up to $1,500 of combined purchases on the bonus categories each quarter. So if we scroll down, the rewards, you've got the bonus, the 5% cash back. It also comes with a 5% reward on travel you purchase through Chase Travel. So you go through the Chase Travel portal and you'll get 5 points per dollar that you spend, which is if you take the cash back, it's going to be 5 cents per dollar. You also get 3% back on dining at restaurants every month of the year. This includes takeout and eligible delivery services, 3% on drugstore purchases, and 1% on other purchases. I don't really worry about APRs because you're not going to pay interest because you're going to pay off your credit card every single month. There is no annual fee, which is a good thing, which means that you can keep this card indefinitely without paying an annual fee. Your rewards don't expire as long as you keep the card active. One thing I would caution you against if you are traveling outside of the United States, this card does come with a foreign transaction fee. They are not waived. If you want to waive the foreign transaction fee, you want to get a card that you can actually achieve that and not spend a lot of extra money. So we go down to these additional benefits and it looks at the 5% cashback calendar. So you can see this cashback calendar for 2026, January through March. One of the places that you can actually get the bonus points is dining. So in addition to the 3 points that you get all the time, you get an additional 4 points or 4% cash back for your dining purchases in the first quarter of 2026. So that comes up to 7% cash back or 7 ultimate rewards points if you pair it with a Chase Sapphire or a Chase Ink card. So that's pretty cool. The other parts of this are Norwegian Cruise Lines. So if you have a cruise coming up, this might be a good card to get along with the American Heart Association. Sometimes they will just say charitable contributions in general. Now, every year you're going to have a quarter that has restaurants listed. So that's a good thing. Another category that you will get at least one quarter in the year is going to be gas. And all gas purchases, usually during the summer, when people take road trips, that'll show up. One of the things that has benefited me in the past has been the ability to get Walmart purchases on here during the fourth quarter of the year. It's only happened one or two times in the 5 or 6 years that I've had this card, but still, that is a pretty big bonus that you can get. Even if you're only getting 5% cash back on $1,500, which I usually spend at Walmart over a 3 month period, you'll get 7,500 points or $75 of cash back, which is not nothing. So that's pretty good. Grocery stores will usually show up for a quarter every year. Your miles may vary. They reserve the right to change these up every year, but still, it's a cool thing that you can get 7% cash back on restaurants during this quarter. So I'll leave a link in the description below where you can sign up for this card, and that's why I would recommend it. So keep in mind, as I said earlier, this would not be the first card that I would get if I were getting involved in the travel hacking game. That would actually be the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And this video that I'm going to post is my review of that and shows you why that would be my first card that I would get if I were starting the travel hacking game in 2026. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, have a great day.